we're out here doing some night fishing tonight, and you know, one of the things when you're up late chasing rattle reels and you're getting up, breakfast can become an afterthought the following morning. So we're actually going to show you a recipe that we've done a few times in our Wheelhouse, where you're actually making the recipe for breakfast before we even go to bed. So the idea is with this crock pot, we're going to make somewhat of a breakfast casserole that'll cook all night, and no matter how many times you have to get up in the middle of the night to check rattle reels, get fish, you're going to wake up to a hot breakfast that's really as easy as scooping it out of the crock pot and eating it, which is really nice when you're busy with all kinds of different activities. So let me show you how you do it. We'll start with those hash browns. It starts with just cutting open this bag of hash browns. We're going to go through the whole thing. It's pretty much frozen, so if you're starting with frozen hash browns, it's going to take 8 to 9 hours total time. Dump about 1/3 of them in, even them out throughout the bottom of the pan. And the one thing with potatoes is they need a lot of seasoning, so we're going to go ahead with every round of potatoes. Got just a little bit of salt here, and we're just going to sprinkle some salt in there. Could certainly add some pepper in there. I also like kind of an all-purpose seasoning. This Yeti Dust is a great all-purpose kind of seasoned salt that's great on just about everything, so I'll even sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Again, remember, potatoes can take a fair amount of seasoning. And from there, we're going to layer in about 1/3 of our sausage. Kind of sprinkle it around. Just looking for kind of equal coverage area here. No big deal. You can be rough about it. The last part of the layering process is just some cheese, so just kind of sprinkle that in there. And so after you add the cheese, that's really the last part of each layer. We've got potatoes, sausage, and cheese, and we're going to do that 3 times before we finally add our egg mixture. So let's go ahead and do as we did before. Add potatoes again. Season just like we did before. And the next bit of our sausage. And again, top with cheese. Now we add the final layer. Last part of the sausage. Now it's time to mix up our eggs. So literally all we're going to do is crack 1 dozen eggs into a bowl. We're going to add 1 cup of milk. Basically stir that up and dump right over the top of it. And it'll work its way all the way down through each of those layers and all that seasoning that we put down. You can take the remainder of the cheese and dump it all over the top, or you can wait till the morning and dump it on and just right before you're serving it, and that would work too. But all we have left to do is literally put the cap on, and we're ready to go to bed. We'll get all the rattle reels we want, and in the morning we'll have a hot breakfast ready for us. Well, it's been a long night. We chased down some rattle reels, we caught some fish. We're tired. Thank goodness I don't have to make breakfast this morning, because I really don't feel like it. So pretty decent breakfast to just show up and eat first thing in the morning. Carve out a little chunk here. Scoop it up. Pretty nice hearty breakfast, and be able to have some of this and hit the open ice, maybe fish in the house some more, and free ourselves up with a little bit more time to do exactly what we came here to do, which is fish more than prep.